Alright, so update time. This time I will cover both of the updates, both the Korean and the global/NA, because there's some stuff in the NA one as well, even though it is a no maintenance patch. So some of the important details: 5-star water magical archer, that's Sharon. That is the new banner. Personally, I would say for dragons. I feel like dragons are very cool, but she is a really good unit, so if you do not have it, if you don't have any tickets left, you can go for it. The next Illusion Garden will be the Fire Harp Magician. She's actually a little bit better than the Wind one at least, so I do recommend really trying hard on it, because I feel like it could become sort of meta if you ever feel like using fixed damage units or units that lose HP themselves, something like a Molong, the Water Panda, or something like that. The new Summoner Pass will be the Fire Desert Queen Sekhmet, another amazing unit, although it's a quite old one, so there's a good chance you already have her. And yeah, new Arena Pass. Looks like they will be introducing the Battlefields Pass in the next update as well, as you can see, November 16th. So potentially the next Thursday, when we get the big update, that pass will be introduced. And I already covered the benefits, but it basically gives you 1.5 times the rewards. You can purchase 1.5 times the amount of items in the shop, all of that. As you can see, like in the example, 5 diamonds instead of 3, all of that. And yeah, that's about it. Lots of events. I will see whether these are worth covering. This is basically the NA anniversary event. It's happening in all servers, NA, Global, Korea, all of that. But that's not what we're here for. Mainly we're here for the Korean update notes. And this is a feature-packed update, let me tell you. So if you are looking for the dragon skills, I already made a separate video, and I will, hopefully, don't forget to link it in the pinned comments. So if you're curious to see those skills, they will be covered there. I will not cover the dragon skills again in this video. Here we're mostly gonna focus on the other stuff that's been added. And I'm also testing all of this stuff in the Korean server, and I will make a follow-up video, probably like either later today or tomorrow. We'll see once I fully got the information of how the new stuff works. But first of all is the Summoner Favorability. I don't know how it will translate. Basically, I will call it the buddy system. And what this means is each monster, every single monster will have this. Each monster will have 5 levels to them. So they will start at level 0. And in order to increase this, you basically have to feed them various types of food or items. There are a few items that each monster will like most. So as you can see, there are these little heart icons. These are basically their favorite foods, and they will give them more XP towards their buddy XP basically bar than any other food of the similar tier. So again, these XP varies a lot based on how difficult they are to craft. As you can see, the purple ones, some of them give 5,000 while some of them give 200. So yeah, they differ a lot based on how expensive they are to craft. And once you feed them, you can feed them all the way up to level 5 in a single level up. Basically, it works the same as a regular level up. I will explain it a bit more in detail in the future, but once you level them up, they will have various different benefits. So one of the benefits will be the rewards you get at level 1, 3, or 5. This is for Nat 5s at least. For Nat 3s, you get rewards on all 5 of them. There's no other rewards apart from that. For Nat 5s and I believe Nat 4s, you will get another encyclopedia effect. So this is basically a different effect. It does not level up your book, it only changes the effect. So let's say if Wind Panda, I believe it is defense and crit. No, is it defense and accuracy? I think I leveled up Wind Panda. I think one of them was defense and accuracy, and he basically gets the option to get defense and critical rate and defense and critical damage. You basically can choose whichever effect you want, but it will not level up your book. So if your Wind Panda is level 5, it will stay as level 5 even if you get this upgrade. Now, Summoner Transformation. This one I'm still working on because it's quite expensive to level up, but this basically means that there will be 6 transmogs at the moment. They may add some more in the future. And you can basically transform into any of these the same way you transformed with those little potions. You will get some sort of special skills, but those skills are really bad compared to that monster. Let's say like the Light Hag, I know his second skill is like 2 or 3 times stronger than the skill you get on your summoner, so they're not worth using in PvP. They're mostly there for the transmog and the bonus they provide. And the bonus they provide is a various bonus to some of the professions. So 2 of them will give you increase in mining speed, 2 of them will give you increase in gathering speed, and 2 of them will give you increase in fishing speed. I believe these ones will be fishing, these ones will be mining if I'm not wrong, and these ones will be gathering. And the Nat 3s will give you lower level bonus than the Nat 4s. You can see the missions required to even unlock them. Some of them are very hard. Let me tell you, for Nat 3s you need to reach affinity level 3. The other 2 quests are super easy, like delivering some pieces. The Nat 3s need 200, the Nat 4s need 20 if I believe. These quests also not too difficult. For the Nat 3s you will need an event. For the Nat 4s, those are a little bit easier I feel like. This is super difficult. Level 3s, they are achievable, but in order to level up one monster to level 3, I already used up pretty much all the food I had in my inventory. Level 5 is gonna be another beast, trust me. These will not be easy to unlock. And yeah, the bonuses you get, you can see here. So for the Nat 3s, fishing speed by 10% and gathering mining speed by 12%, I mean. That's a level 5. Again, leveling these up is not easy as well, and it will require another system that I will cover very soon. And for the Nat 4s, the speeds are of course a little bit higher, so 20, 20, and fishing is 17. Now the cool thing about them is whenever you unlock one of these transformations, they will also give you permanent stats to your summoner. I tested this out. I unlocked the Fire Fairy, and whenever I unlock the the Water Fairy, the stats you get here have increased my summoner HP permanently, even when not transformed. So this is very similar to clothing, equipment, all of that. You will eventually want to unlock all 6 of them for that bonus HP, for that bonus defense, all of that. Now, the magic engineering system. I feel like this one is probably the most exciting because I've checked the rewards and they are no joke. You can get legendary books and all of that from the system once maxed out. So there will be a new icon basically, and you will be able to use various items in order to get these little gems, right? I will cover all of the items that you can get, the values you get in a separate scroll. By the way, yo, the developers have 1000 transcendence scrolls. My inbox is open as well. Just Lion Darks, yeah, Lion Dark transcendence scrolls, please. But yeah, you basically feed these. This is basically just, I say it feed, but it's a very good way to get rid of the trash that you have in your inventory. If you have, like, if you farmed a lot of seal and you were making a lot of mythic weapons, you probably have a lot of purple gems, and each purple gem is worth 2.5k of these crystals. This is the perfect opportunity to throw all of that stuff out. I know I have like 200 gem boxes in my inventory just sitting, and there's another full inventory of gems just waiting to be combined, used. I'm no longer gonna combine them. I'm definitely gonna be using them in here. I feel like it's the perfect way to throw some trash out. You can trash out stuff from your current bag. You can trash out pretty much all of the gathering materials, and you can even drop the symbols. Although symbols I wouldn't personally recommend dropping unless you have like the super perfect maxed out ones already. And yeah, this is how it works. So there will be this energy. It will casually recharge, and you can also recharge it with crystals. Haven't tested the recharge crystal amount yet. We'll see soon. And every time you use the system, you need 1 energy and 2000 crystals, and whenever you use it, you will get a random item. There's a chance to get a random low tier item, which will be a lot of materials, Fane cores, all of that stuff. And there is a chance to get a great success, which will give you a higher tier reward, and that's where all of the purple books, legendary tier books, pretty much lie. So yeah, it could be a cool system. I think there's like 6 levels in total that you need to level up by just simply crafting a lot, and we'll see how it works out. I'll do some tests on that and we'll report you soon. Then also 5-star dragons being added. I already covered the skills of all of them, so I'm not gonna go into detail on those. We'll go to other changes. And yeah, some of the main changes about other aspects. There's a lot of changes here, but only the first one is pretty much important. Cumulative damage compensation for each server has been added. So you know that little counter where it shows like your server damage, blah blah blah, several billion, whatever. Maybe even trillions by now, who knows. That one will essentially give you more rewards, and it will give you more rewards as long as you have done a single run in your server. So yeah, for this, the amount of bonus you get, basically, at least in what I'm seeing in the Korean server, maxes out at 5 billion damage. So at each billion, how do you say, landmark? Checkpoint? I don't know. Basically, you get at 1 billion, you get 200 points. At 2 billion, you get 300. At 3 billion, you get 400. 4 billion 500 and 5 billion 600 of those valor coins that you can spend in the world boss shop. So in total, that's as long as your server is active, you are getting 2000 coins for free, which is a huge boost. That is actually what some of the people, maybe even less, get from their regular weekly rewards. So that's a pretty big change, I would say. There's some arena changes. Again, the only important arena change is pretty much listed in the first sentence, and that is Master 3 and higher players will see basically a different view in the challenge arena, and their nicknames and I believe not the monsters, but the outfits, I think, will basically be changed to these little question marks, so you can't actually determine who is the person you are attacking. I guess their hope with this is to improve the targeting and the non-targeting of stuff like guildies, friends, all of that. I'm not sure how impactful that will be, because you are still able to access the ranking and you are still able to access the monster list of those people who are in the top 100, so you can just look it up that way. So I don't know, we'll see how it works out. I'm not even sure whether that will prevent anything. Some changes to quests as well. So the Summoner's Past quest, this is the new quest that was added recently in the NA server. This is basically the quest where you do quests according to your summoner's progress instead of just area exploration. They're changing this to be completable immediately whenever you pay the crystals, even if you haven't completed it ever once. Again, not a big fan of this. Like, yes, it will allow you to get those rewards a bit faster, like XP potions, all that. But if you haven't even completed it on a single character, like, I don't know. You're just, at this point, you are just fully paying to skip the quest. I am not a big fan of that. I would say you do want to make a system where you have to complete it at least once on one character. Like, these quests are not super difficult. Transcendence 5, sure, it might take you like a good month or so, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this change, yeah? Also, some changes to Battlefield, and I know some people were very angry at others who AFK. So as you can see, if a person AFKs for 45 seconds in a Battlefield game, they will no longer be able to join another one for 2 hours. That's a hefty penalty. I am a bit worried for users who will, for example, crash in a game. Let's say your game crashes, you need a minute to log, and you're suddenly blocked from matchmaking for 2 hours, basically missing the whole rotation most likely. So hopefully that doesn't interfere too much, but we'll see how that works. Also, guild changes. New boss is coming. It will come during the next season, basically the next week reset on the November 14th. So I will make sure to test it out there and cover it once it is out in the Korean server. I do have a guild. It's not the most active guild, but they did clear level 1 before, so we'll see how much the boss changes, what sort of abilities they have, I'm not even sure what the boss is. It's called Intara. I'm hoping it's not the boss from the One Punch collab, because that would be a bit boring. But yeah, we'll see how that affects it. Now there's also some changes to equipment, and personally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm reading it, I'm testing it out, and I simply don't understand, but I will read it out, and hopefully someone smarter than me will be able to help out and explain it a bit better. So equipment, a set binding button has been added to the bottom of the equipment window. So there is a basically where you had your presets, there is a set bond button, which you should see on the screen. Hopefully I don't forget to add it. And on the set binding screen, you can bind the set secondary weapon to the currently equipped weapon with the set effect. However, when I click it, you are not able to equip any weapon there, so I am very confused how it works. A bonding management button is added to the bottom of the information window for auxiliary equipment with the set effects. I'm guessing you will be able to somehow bond a sub-weapon whenever you switch a weapon, but that's the system at least they promised us. You can bind with desired properties through the binding management button, and duplicate binding is also possible. Secondary weapon binding is only possible for weapons with set effects, and binding is not possible for weapons that do not have a set effect, so the slot is disabled. Oh, that could be it. So I'm guessing this is the change they mean with switching weapons, like if you have a Marsh water bow, let's say, and you have a Farakiel wind bow, right? So when you equip the water bow, that is the Marsh bow, you will switch to a Marsh sub weapon, right? When you switch to the wind weapon, that is the Farakiel one, the sub weapon will automatically switch to the wind Farakiel one. So I'm guessing that's how the system works. I'll try to test it out more. It's a bit confusing here, but that's what I'm understanding from looking at the game and at the description. So yeah, we'll see more about that. And now some of the smaller changes. So first of all, once you post a review for a 5-star unit, you will now be able to get 10 energy as rewards. This basically means that the review page in the monster book will become completely useless, because not everyone will be posting that, and most people will be just posting a few letters, I'm guessing, for a review to get that energy reward. So yeah, don't expect this to be any benefit apart from getting the 10 energy. The monster book is completely ruined apart from the top rewards. Yeah, and now, oh, this is all you've been waiting for. So leather costumes are finally available in the dressing room. Yes, in Korea only. It will probably happen like a month in global NNA, but they are here. They are here and they are finally available. Now for the new anniversary event costumes. So basically this is the NA anniversary afternoon cafe sets. These are the set bonuses that you can see. So with a 4 set, your warrior type monsters get 30 attack, and with a 6 set, so including the weapons, it gets 55 attack. Not sure how we're gonna get these skins yet, also them, but we'll see once the event drops. This is the teaser that they are giving, so it looks like there will be some sort of quests. There will be multiple events, I'm still unsure. That potentially shows that you will be able to get something like 30 mystical skulls, yeah. This one looks a lot similar to the 1-year anniversary we've had previously. So basically accumulation, not like spending points, but just getting a total amount of points. So with these amounts, I have a feeling some of them will be able to be acquired from gathering, mining, all of that, because that's a lot of points. And usually when there's a lot of points, you can get some of that currency through other means other than just the event. And yeah, there's some sort of a Hornfrog Trouble. Who knows, this may be just a login event, this may be some sort of a mission, we'll see as well. Yeah, these are the regular missions, it looks like, so that's 8,000 energy you need to do per week. That's quite a bit, I think that's per week, I'm hoping it's per week, yeah. But yeah, rewards, again, this is based on how many you collect hairs. So if this is per week, 3 times 80, you can get 240. So in 1 week, you can potentially complete a lot of it already. And you can see the rewards are scaling every 16. So there will potentially be a lot of rewards. We'll see. Also, this is a login event, so it will last for, is it 2 weeks or 4 weeks? I forgot. It doesn't say here, but potentially could be 4 weeks. Again, I'm not Korean, I can't read Korean. So yeah, summons, this is for the Korean only. I don't think the NA and global servers are getting the summons. And yeah, that's about it. Other than that, it's pretty much just bug fixes. Yeah, exciting content. I'm very excited about the what's it called, the Hextech system. What's it like, the gems, where you craft little crystals, right? Because I will test it out. It potentially looks like it can unlock a lot of powerful rewards, and yeah, I will do some further tests about it today or tomorrow. And yeah, peace.